Learning English for some people is difficult. However, learning English is actually not difficult if you understand the right way how to learn. Don't worry if you don't speak English yet. There are many easy ways to learn English that you can try. The reason is, to be proficient in a field, you have to study diligently first, right? So here I'm Anza. In today's video, we are going to talk about English for beginners. I will give you some tips to help you learn in English. So let's get started. Okay, my first tip is learn common words first. So learn the popular English words. For example, there are 50 verbs or action words that are very common in English. Here is the 50 most common verbs. I recommend you learn this verb first. So let's go through the list. Think, what verbs do I know? What verbs are new? Learn the verbs are new. Okay? So the top 50 most common verbs in English. Number one, so alphabetical. These are alphabetical. There is ask, be, become, begin, call, can, come, could, do, feel, find, get, give, go, have. This is very important. Hear, how, keep, know, live, let, like. Again, this one is very important. Live, look, make, may, mean, might, move, need, play, put, run, say, see, seem, should, show, start, take, talk, tell, think, try, turn, use, want is also very important. Will, work, would. So, what should you learn first? I recommend learn verbs. Learn action words. These are the most common verbs in English. Most English sentences have one of these verbs. So tip number 2, you don't need perfect grammar, okay? You can make mistakes, it's okay. Communication is more than grammar. Sometimes people make mistakes, but we can still understand them. So you don't need perfect grammar. My third tip. In English, there are 12 different verb tenses. So there are about 12 different tenses in English. Many students find it difficult to learn the 12 tenses. When you start to learn English at the beginning, the 3 most important tenses you should learn, there are the simple present, the simple past, and the simple future. These 3 verb tenses are the tenses you should learn first. Okay, so learn 1, 2, 3. The first 3 tenses you should learn. Here is simple present. On Mondays, I work. So work is in the simple present. Work is a verb and it's in the simple present tense. Okay, so right now, on Mondays, I work. The second verb tense you should learn is the simple past. The past is before. So, yesterday is the past. Last month is the past. 2000 is the past. In English, it is important to be able to talk about the past. Here is an example. Yesterday, I worked. So the verb is the same. This verb is in the simple present tense. This verb is in the simple past tense. So it has ed. The third verb tense you should learn is the simple future. So tomorrow is the future. In 50 years is the future. Next year is the future. It is important to be able to talk about the future in English. Here is an example. Tomorrow I will work. When we talk about the future, we can use verb will. So, tomorrow I will work. The first three grammar you should learn are simple present, simple past, and simple future. And then you can learn the other tenses in English. Tip number 4. When you start to learning English, it's difficult to listen. My recommendation is listening for a short amount of time. So listening for a small amount of time, not a long amount of time. It's small. So a small amount of listening is good. Movies in English are about 2 hours. When you watch this movie, it's not a small, it is a long. It is difficult to listen to a movie in 2 hours. I recommend it, don't do this. I recommend listening for 10 seconds of English to 1 minute in English. It is better for you to learn how to listen. Let me tell you some tips on how to learn English for a beginners. Here is the tip number 5. Start with the English that is important for your life. The English for your life, it might be different than the English for my life. For the example, think about family. What family words do you need? Do you need words for children? Maybe for mother, father, sister, or brother? Think about your family and then learn the words that are meaningful to you. Think about words. What words that are important for your word? So learn the word first. Think about your life every day. What do you do every day? Do you brush your teeth? Probably. Do you clean your house? Do you watch TV? So think about your life and then learn the vocabulary or the words for your own life. Weather words is very common words. In English, we talk about weathers a lot. So I recommend you learn weather words. It's like, it's hot, it's cold. These words are very important. Okay, so my last tip, number 6, is practice. Practice English. A little practice every day is very important. 10 minutes practice English every day it will help you a lot in your learning. So practice makes perfect. So guys, thank you for watching my video. Bye-bye.